Hi and welcome to Java NetBeans of how to print a record. So in here we have some records. I can always click on clear. There we go. And let's say we intend to add another record. Let's call that out whatever. The course code is course title. Let's go for and student ID and the student name. Let's call the student Johnny Parker, and date of birth of Parker. Let's say Parker was born 25th of, there we go, an address of Parker 87 Frog now. Lane telephone number. There. All they need to do is to add, and we can then print if we want. There's the printing dialog box, and that's what the tutorial is all about. Okay, you can print straight away. Select your computer, your printer, and just click on print. There we go. And you can clear if you want or exit. So what I'm going to do now is to take you guys straight into Java NetBeans. I will put one of these together. So let's do that now. Hi and welcome to Java NetBeans tutorial. I'm going to start by clicking on start new project, and this tutorial is all about how to print records. So make sure you select Java and Java application. Click on next. And let's give that a name. I'll just call it print record. There. I will uncheck the main class and click on finish. Now let's open up the project. There we go. Right there, that's the project folder. Right click on it and select new. Let's select JFrame form. And the JFrame form, let's give that a name. I'm just going to call it print system, and the package name will also be print systems, and click on finish. There we go. Now that the form is ready, I'm going to right click on the form. Let's select set layer. This time around, instead of absolute layer, I'm going to select no layer, non-layer, and let's come straight to the property. Right click, just select the properties, and here where we have the code, let's change the size to 1360 by 800. Make that 800, and this one is going to be 1360. There. The other thing I'll do is, you see generate center, and we're going to check that. That's good. Now let's come to the properties where we have preferred size. Here I want to change the size to exactly the same thing, 1360 by 800. There. And if you want, you can always give your project a title. Let's look if we can see the title, else we just move on. You know, it's there somewhere. There we go. That's the title. I can just call that print records. There, that's the title. Click on close. There, I can then close that. The next thing is, I'm going to come right in here. Sorry, the palette, let's grab as follows. We have a panel here, and we have a test area here. Panel, let's change the panel properties to make it 8 so that we can see it. The border style, change the border style to 8. Okay, we can see that now. Now let's come back to the palette and select text field. Change the properties of that to maybe 24. The font to 24 bold, and the border, let's make that 4. Let's see if we can get the border. There we go. Change that to 4. And we need a couple more. Now let's get a label. Paste the label there and change the properties of that label to 24 as well. Close that. The font, we need the font, that's 24. Bold 24. And let's change the content of the label to reference. Right. Reference number. So what I'll do is let's enlarge it, and I will also add some buttons. Okay. But just before that, let's add a label up here. In that label we just have our title. And let's just speed up the whole process anyway. Alright, this is how the design of the interface looks now. But I also need buttons. Let's come here and just grab some buttons. We're going to need about 4 of those. Copy, paste. Copy both buttons and paste as well. Alright, I have my buttons in place. Let's speed up the enhancement of these 4 buttons. And yeah, that's how the buttons looks like now. So the first thing I like to do is let's clear all of this. Let's take care of the clear function. So right click on the clear, go to event, action, perform, and right there I'm going to enter as follows. That will be txt reset dot set text right there, and let's just make that clear. And the next one is, let's go for txt reference dot set text as well there, and that is that clear. Let's just speed up the whole process. There we go, guys. That is it. Alright, now the next thing I want to do is, since we can clear it, there's one easy one we can always take care of. You see the print itself. Let's double click on the print, or right click, select action, perform, and in here let's get the name of the receipt itself. That's what we intend to print. I'll paste it right there and just say dot print. In the case of the print, we're going to have to use try catch, so the system can always show us what to do. Okay, look at it. Surround statement with try catch. Double click on that, and there we go. That's the print taken care of. One other thing is the system also import the print library straight away. Okay, now let's come into exit. So we've taken care of 1, 2, and 3. No, 1, 2. So let's take care of exit. Right click, come to event, action, perform. And the first thing I'll do is let's enter private here. And just let's say private JFrame. Let's call that and just there. Okay, now click on that so that we can import the library for that. There we go. So that's a Java Swing JFrame, and that is imported as well. So the next thing is for us to now enter some lines of code. So right here, let's say frame, let's create an object equals new JFrame there, and just enter the following lines of codes. So we've imported J option as well straight away. Okay, that is that done. So the final part is, let's come in here. We now need to add all of the content in here onto the text area here. So right click and let's select event action and action perform. First thing I want to do is to call txt reset dot. I would like you to append all of the values I have inside the text box. Append. Let's give it some space. So the first thing is, let me enter my tab, and let's type it in again. Just enter student records there. Yeah, let's S, then maybe space. Okay, that's the student record. And in here, let's come down here and just say plus and press enter. Okay, so append means add all of the information that we have on the text box. Okay, now to be able to add the others, so let me enter reference now. Reference number, let's say tab. That's how you tab in here. Let's say our reference number, we're going to get that from the txt reference dot get. So we're going to be using exactly the same command or process to get all of the information from the text box. Now let's draw a line here. So let me say I have new line, and I just draw my line. There we go. And yeah. Okay, let's do one more, then I'll speed it up. And the next one, let's say course code, and say tab, yeah, plus txt course code dot get. Let's say that gets, and we add a plus there. There we go, guys. So I'm going to now speed that up. Okay guys, this is how the lines of codes looks like now. So what I'm going to now do is, let's give it a try. Compile and run for the first time. Enter reference there. Course code. Course title. That's a BTech computing, and student ID, student name, let's say Peter Townsend, date of birth, that's Peter Townsend, date of birth, and address. James Ways. And telephone number. There. So all you just need to do is to add the record on board. There we go. Added Peter Townsend record on board, and we can then click on print. There. Select print or the printer and go for print. There. The other thing we can do is, since we've printed it out, we can also print and just save it as a PDF file. Come right in here. That is the PDF called PDF writer. Yes. Print. Now the system is asking us to choose a location to save our work, so let me give it a name first. Let's just call it print student record. Print student record. So I'm going to save that on my desktop and just open it up. Save there, and let's go straight onto the desktop. Right there on the desktop, double click on student, print student record, and there we go. Okay, that is it, guys. That is Peter Townsend's details. Let's come down, look at it. Peter Townsend details there, converted to a PDF file. So back onto the system. So with that, guys, I'm going to call it the end of this tutorial. I suppose you enjoyed. You have a nice day now. Bye for now.